You know, when you're diving into car audio, one of the first things you hit is the wiring kit. And often, the big question mark hangs over something like this: CCA. Copper-clad aluminum. Now, the RD True 4-gauge car audio kit steps right into that conversation, offering a complete setup that, at first glance, looks pretty solid. Let's talk about the main event, the power and ground cables. You get a generous 17 feet of that bright orange 4-gauge power wire and a 3-foot black ground wire. Both are CCA, yes, but the true 4-gauge part is important here. It feels substantial, and the automotive-grade PVC jacket is surprisingly flexible. That's a huge plus when you're trying to snake these through tight spots in a car. Nobody wants a stiff cable, fighting them every inch of the way. What's interesting is that while the power cables are CCA, the RCA stereo signal cable takes a different route. This kit includes a 17-foot tinned OFC, or oxygen-free copper, 2-channel twisted pair RCA. That's a smart move. OFC for your signal cables is definitely what you want to minimize interference and get clean audio. The twisted pair design helps even further with noise rejection, which is always a win in a noisy car environment. Beyond the main runs, you're also getting a 17-foot blue 18-gauge remote turn-on lead wire, which is a good length to match your power cable, and a 20-foot run of 14-gauge orange CCA speaker wire. The speaker wire being CCA isn't a deal-breaker for most setups, especially if you're not pushing extreme power, and 14-gauge is a decent size for many door speakers or smaller subs. Protection is key, and this kit doesn't skimp there. It comes with a ROCKDIRECT 80-amp mini ANL fuse holder and an 80-amp fuse. Mini ANL is a solid choice for high-powered systems, offering reliable protection right where you need it, close to the battery. It feels robust in the hand, not flimsy at all. And then there are all the little bits and pieces that often get overlooked, but make a huge difference during installation. You've got a black grommet to protect your power wire where it passes through the firewall, which is essential. There are 2 4-gauge nickel-plated spade terminals with orange and black boots, a nice touch for a clean, secure connection. Plus, you get a handful of 18-gauge spade terminals with red and black boots, a butt connector, and 10 black zip ties. Honestly, having all these small accessories included means fewer trips to the hardware store mid-install, and that's always appreciated. The boots on the spade terminals, for instance, they just feel right, adding that extra layer of insulation and a finished look. Now, if there's one thing to consider, it's that while the kit is true 4-gauge, and the RCA is OFC, the power and speaker wires are still CCA. For many, this is a perfectly acceptable compromise, especially given the overall completeness and flexibility of the cables. It's a cost-effective way to get a substantial wiring kit without breaking the bank. But if you're building an absolute top-tier, no-compromise audiophile system, you might lean towards an all-OFC solution. For the vast majority of car audio enthusiasts, though, this kit offers a really compelling package. So, for anyone looking to wire up a new amplifier, especially if you're conscious of budget but still want a reliable, flexible, and comprehensive kit, the RD True 4-gauge kit really does present a strong case. It's got the essentials covered, and then some.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.